Shalom, shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers, but not this truth. Quickly, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto brothers and sisters. Tuning in, shalom. And as we know, today is the day of atonement, which started yesterday evening, and will conclude this evening, and this is a time of, solemn remembrance of Yahawashi, Mashiach, who, did the ultimate sacrifice for us. I mean, and we're not worthy, but he did it for us. So, Lord willing, we continue on in the work, in truth and spirit, being faithful to the Mashiach, to continue his work as he commanded us and make it endure to the end. Okay, let's start off with our first book here. This is the book of Acts 20, and starting with verse 28, and it reads, "Take heed, therefore, unto yourselves and to all the flocks, the which the Holy Ghost had made you overseers to feed the church of power, which he had purchased with his own blood." So we didn't have this grace and, this basically this mercy from Yahawashi, because we did anything good. I mean, throughout the scriptures, it talks about us going off continuously. Hence the reason why we're here in Great Babylon, America, in captivity still. I think it was some brother put up a video last night, a very interesting video, the fact that the world is a prison and Great Babylon, America is the maximum prison. And really that's true. I mean, these states are prison, and we can go back even 4 years ago and we can see how, with just a few words, they locked down most of the people here in Great Babylon, America. But we as a true biblical Hebrew Israelite, the so-called Blacks and Americans and Latinos, have been the one that's always, gotten the brunt, okay, or the worst part of the tribulation that's often sown here in Great Babylon, America. Says, "For I know this, that after departing shall grievous wolves enter into among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall man arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them." Now, how many of these other camps are there actually doing the Day of Atonement the way that we are doing it? And the apostles and the elder brothers, them of Great Millstone, have made it very clear on how this actually supposed to be done. It's not on our own accord, like the elder apostle Ramah said. You can't start at 1:30 because usually that's when your body's at its best. It has to be, the way the Lord has stated it should be. Okay, that 24-hour period of afflicting your body. Okay, which we know started from yesterday sundown, and will conclude at sundown today. Okay, but these other camps, a lot of them, they're more focused on the acceptance of this world. Okay, if you go outside right now, I mean, everybody's just riding around as if nothing. Well, okay, let's talk about it for a second. What about the people over there in Israel, the state of Israel, who claim to be the holy people? Are they atoning today? Are they afflicting themselves? Hell no, man. Okay, these are the people that that run the show. They're the billionaires and the trillionaires on this earth. They're not afflicting themselves. They're having a jolly good time right now. I mean, those of them who know what is about to happen to them, when the Mashiach returns, they're trembling. But in the meantime, they're plotting and planning on ways on how they could graft a whole lot of the people on this earth and put them to death. But let's go back into these camps. Okay, they're wolves. They're wolves, man. They're changing the doctrine every week, and Tuadi Habashmiashai for putting the spirit in the brothers that watch those videos of these other camps, in particular IUIC, and even these Christian denomination churches that come up with these half truths, and these brothers act on that. They constantly looking out for the sheeps, including us brothers who are young in the truth, teaching, who learn and go, wow, yeah, because they're watching those, they're watching those particular ones. Many of us are not subscribed, to IUIC or subscribe to these other like that, and the algorithm doesn't bring you into seeing some of these videos, and we can see right now it's been kind of quiet in the news of late, so something is up, something is up. Okay, let's go into the book of 2 Kings, 17, and starting with verse 13, it says, "Yet the Lord Yahawashi testify against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I commanded your fathers and which I sent to you by my servants the prophet." Now, we can't keep all the commandments, and even attempting to really, you really, you're going against like what the Mashiach died for. He died to cleanse us. He died so that he could present us to Yahawashi. But, there are things that we can keep. 24 hours of atoning, afflicting your body, no food, no water, because we live in a very gluttonous society where everywhere you walk, there's a smell of coffee, there's a smell of burger, there's a smell of something savory is in your nostril, because this is that type of society, okay? And right now, this is, an act of willingly, obeying Yahawashi in doing what he said that we should be doing, which is atoning for our sins, okay, through this act. But you have those that are thinking like, well, why should we do that? Okay, why should I intentionally, malnourish myself or starve myself, And we're going to get into that as to, there's going to come a day when you're going to be atoning on a daily basis, okay? It says, notwithstanding, they would not hear, but had in their necks, like to the neck of their fathers that did not believe in the Lord Yahawashi their power. So you have a lot of people professing, they believe in God, they, they think in their head, there is a power above, those that are on this earth, but they're unwilling to comply with the laws, okay, and obey what the Lord Yahawashi has ordered us to do. Remember, we were the ones that was given the laws. We were the ones that the Lord said that he know us, okay? We are the only family on the earth that he has known, so that he would judge us first, okay? So these other nations, I mean, they're lost in the sauce. And of course, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, is the antagonist for Yasharallah. He's the one that's right now busy, figuring out another way of how he could, grab our people attention, attention away from repenting, attention away from giving reference to Mashiach, okay, who the word when he called Jesus Christ, draw the attention away from the fact that he is setting up snares and, basically different ways and models in which he is going to come after the tribe of Israel. And we can see that in the headlines daily concerning the Northern Kingdom, and how right now the new boogeyman is the Northern tribes, okay? And Northern tribe, Hebrew Israelites here, you so-called Mexicans, Guatemalans, Venezuelans, Argentinians, Central Americans that are over here, for generations doing well for yourself and, consider yourself to be a law-abiding citizen. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, just like how with the so-called Negro, the so-called black man, when they accuse you of something, accuse one of you of something, they're going to come after all of you. It doesn't matter. But if you're not you need to be aware. Okay, so these lessons and these epistles that brothers put up is not because there's nothing else that we can do, or, we just want to control you. Nobody wants to control anybody. It's up to Yahawashi whether you're chosen or not, but we do have work that we have to do, because what the Mashiach bought us, okay, with his blood. And we believe that. We really believe that. And that's why you see right now, you see brothers out doing camps, they're doing those forums, even starting from yesterday evening, brothers out there doing camps today, forums today, putting out a lesson, because this is that day this is all we can do. I mean, what else do you have to offer? I mean, seriously, what else do we have to offer except our services? Okay, and we don't even have a choice in that. You can't come to the Lord Yahawashi unless, you're called. So the fact that we actually have the opportunity to serve him, Okay, this is the greatest thing that could ever happen in your life. Okay, let's go into the book of James, because we still have our people today that, for them, this is more of a like, or let me get on the podcast and let me just, talk about the fact that I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but they're not really teaching what it is that is expected of us. It's yeah, we're Hebrew Israelite, but there's things that is expected of us. Okay, this is James 2, and starting with verse 17, and it reads, "Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone." You're gonna ask yourself the question: Are these camps doing? Are they doing the work? Okay, do they actually even have faith? To be honest, do they even have faith? Why are they sugarcoating everything? Why are they sugarcoating everything? Why are they colluding or in cahoots with Esau? Hmm? Why? Because we understand that Esau is going to be taken out of power, and the Mashiach is going to set up the heavenly kingdom, and we're going to have positions in that kingdom, which is going to be ruling over these other tribes. I mean, that's a faith that we have, and deep down, I think these men, these other camps, they don't see themselves as nothing more than just niggas or Negroes that Esau always labeled people as, or especially them. I'm dealing with the man here, okay? Because if you really had the gonads, to and you know who you were, you would not comply with this man. You would not sell out. It says, "Yea, a man may say, Thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works." So they might be going out there. You might have the bullhorn, you might have the signs, and you might stomp on the picture. So what? You can put on all that pony show all you damn ones, but the fact is you calling on the name of your enemies, you know, false God, Jesus. You're getting together with another set of group out there, you know, Nation of Islam, and you're looking to say that you want to combine your resources to build better communities, and what, in a place that's going to be destroyed, huh? You still have to go to your enemy for everything. So you're not really doing the work because you have no damn faith, man. So you're not really doing the work. It says, "Thou believest that there is one power, thou does well. The devil also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead?" And they can say, "Well, we go there every week." Yeah, but y'all are also seasonal too. I mean, if you just only going out there to put a sign and go in a bullhorn like that to me is just you just wasting your fucking time, to be quite frank with you. I mean, seriously, it's a waste of time. I mean, it's just like a point. It's just something for you to do, but you don't really have any conviction behind it. You don't actually hate the so-called white man. You don't desire to get the hell out of here, man. You don't despise homosexuality. Okay. You don't despise our people, particularly the men, acting like a weak little bitch. Our women are always being a whore. Okay, don't the only camps that I see speak boldly against the wickedness. Okay, is GMS, and the Likewise Brothers, which I'm part of those Likewise Brothers. You know, because we have to understand that despite your anger, despite the fact that you sit down on a day like this and you can think in your head, what the Mashiach had to go through. Imagine that you step from your throne, immortal, step down and you come in this flesh, and your creation, crucifying you, the people you came to save, crucifying you, tormenting you, throw you to the enemies. You know, Imagine what he went through. So we only got 24 hours. 24 hours. That's it. And you got a lot can't do it in this gluttonous place, but you're gonna do it though. He said, "But without a vain man, that faith without work is dead." Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac its son upon the altar? So you can see there's sacrifice to be made. There's sacrifice to be made. You got to keep the Shabbat, the high holy days. Um, we're commanded to do the videos and feed the sheep. Watch out for the wolves that are out there. Some brothers are a lot more proficient with it than others, because they actually get those feeds come into them and, they jump right on top of it. Okay. And, you know, we edify each other. Let's put it that way. It's an edification process there, even though each of us are given a different lot, to continue to present this gospel. Let's go to the book of Revelation 3 and 10, because remember earlier I talked about the fact that there's going to be an atonement coming. Okay. And see, Jake, what you don't want to do is you don't want to be in this particular part of the atonement that's going to be coming. This is Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because that's kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Let's think about that for a second, because shortages of food, there ain't gonna be no job. You have Esau right now that's going to be in complete control at some point. You see all these stores like dollar stores are all closing down, which is typical stores that Jake work into, entry level type work, which you get fresh out of high school or even as a career, even though, you might be a cashier for life or a stalker for life, stocking shelves. Whatever it is right now, we're seeing it dwindling. And I always like to use this analogy. If you watch the Titanic, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, they play music to keep the people, while they got the rich people off the boat first, because they knew what was happening. And they kept playing the music to keep everybody else, calm. In the meantime, these people didn't know that down below on the lower deck, they had sealed off the lower deck and everybody was there. That's the poor. Those people down on the bottom of the ship were considered the poor, which is us. And all the elites were taken out. So this is why you see all these elites today, right now, they're ready in their bunkers. They don't care what goes on top of here. They get enough food to last them for decades. Okay, tell us smoke clears. And in the meantime, you have the other people that are being randomly selected to get onto, these bunkers and, life raft, okay? And this is what you saw in that movie. But in the meantime, they play the music to distract everybody. And you saw what happened to the end. Okay? You saw what happened in the end. And this is what's happening right now. Esau is keeping a distraction that's going on that Jake don't know that at this point in time, there's going to come a point in time where you are going to need the Mashiach. We need him right now. We always have needed him. Okay? More than ever. But you're going to atone during this time. You're going to go hungry. And it's not going to be 24 hours. It's going to be every day, all day, every day. And if you try to get food, most likely it will cost you your life. Most likely it will cost you your life. And you camps going to have a lot of blood on your hand. Okay? Think of this as a way, and I think it was a brother from GMS Vegas, sit down. I put out a video that the benefits of fasting for 24 hours, believe it or not. It's good for you. You're going to need that. You're going to be running for your life and can't eat. You're going to be going maybe 2 or 3 days and you can't eat, but you got to run for your life still. You got to dig in for your life still. How are you people going to manage that, man? You got people literally cannot go an hour without eating. And this isn't about eating. This atonement isn't about not eating. It's the only way we could really afflict ourselves. One way to afflict ourselves. So you see the Lord, even in this, the Lord showing us mercy, and he didn't ask us to go, get nailed to the cross. Say, hey brothers, let's create a cross and just let's nail each other to the tree for a day. But we are working towards that crown that the Lord is going to give us. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. No matter what you see out there, no matter how bright the sun is and how beautiful things look, or the fact that you still have food to eat, or a job, or however your life is going, don't get caught up in it, man. Don't ever, ever go into la la land, so to speak. Don't ever get caught up with these people, no matter what. You driving out there, you go to an appointment, you just see sun is shining, nothing in the news today. You scrounge around looking for some disaster locally, that you could bring out filter through the scripture and you're not seeing it. And we're not to get discouraged. We're not to get discouraged. We're not to get discouraged. When all due time, the Lord will bring those calamities, and we get to hear the screams of these people that just think this is a joke, or some, I don't know, some type of YouTube thing that they want to just try to take advantage of to make themselves be known amongst these people. Let's close with the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and start at verse 2. It said it's better to go to the house of mourning than to go in the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart. So people right now, what's today, Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday, payday for a lot of people. They're thinking about how they're going to go partying over the weekend. What are we thinking? What can I bring up for camp this week? Okay, what other lesson can I bring up tomorrow? Or maybe I could do another lesson this evening. Those type of things. So in our mind, it's constantly, what can I do for the Lord Yahawashi to make him happy, pleased with my works? Because I want to be, in Revelation 3 and 10. I want to be careful now of temptation. I do. And I know you do too. It says sorrow is better than laughter, for the sadness of the countenance. The heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And probably a lot of brothers probably can't tell the last time you was actually in the house of mirth. Other than you dealing with the brothers, you watch a video, you might have a hobby that you play or you like to do or deal with, and that might take some of the pressure off of you. Remember, we can't be all righteous and we can't be all wicked, but we're not out there dealing with the people that we dealt with in the past, if you actually had that kind of life to begin with, because we understand it's a serious time right now. And even though it seems kind of calm right now, we know that this can kick off anytime soon. And, the Lord can bring that judgment on Great Babylon, America. That's right. Right now, I think now in Louisiana and those places, I think there's a tropical storm that's going on right now, at least from the video output I saw. So, here I see sun, it's calm, but out there you get people right now in misery, man. They just lost everything. That wind just destroyed businesses. There's a lot of cleanup has to be done. So we always got to keep in mind that it might seem calm right now, or it seem not much going on. That's about to change soon. So it's a day of atonement. We'll continue on in the faith, Lord willing. Everybody keep that faith. All right. At the close up, I give all glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, now Shai by Hashem, Kadash, Shalom.